And today we're going to provide you with a simple step-by-step tutorial on how to hook up our cooler with a gas analyzer with a built-in pump. Very important to have a built-in pump because this guy does not have a pump. It is passive, so therefore we need air flowing through the condenser and into your analyzer. So that means you need an analyzer or a gas detector with a built-in pump, such as our Model 600. Okay, so let's get started. You've purchased your Forensics Detectors gas sampling cooler, which is right over here. It comes with a high temperature probe and it comes with some high temperature tubing. Now, for extremely high temperatures, this may not be sufficient. You may end up with a copper tube as your probe, all metal intake. It also comes with your power cable. So let's just have a quick look at this unit. We have a inlet outlet. So the intake comes here, the hot, high temperature gas, and it's taken out from the outlet. We have a controller that will show you how it works in a minute, a fan, and we have a drain. So the drain port should always be blocked and closed during gas sampling. The drain is for, once you're done, to release the condensate and to expel any water that's within the system. And on the side of the unit, we have our 110 volt power cable with our power switch. And we have our product label, and we have a few reminders. Then, for instance, our maximum temperature is 600 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's only for a limited time, for 4 minutes. So it's enough to allow you to get your gas test or gas sample. So depending on the flow, also you have to consider the response time degradation. Give an extra minute for the air to purge through and end up in your gas analyzer to take a reliable reading, in addition to the response time of the gas analyzer. So for example, if your gas analyzer is a 60-second response time plus another minute, so you want to leave at least 2 minutes until you take your final stabilized gas reading from your gas analyzer. So let's hook up everything and let's make it all happen. It should come with the drain already plugged up. There's a little valve, make sure it's closed. Next, let's attach, and let's pretend today we're going to use the probe that it comes with. So we'll just unplug the swage lock cap over here, pop it through the barb, and then screw, and then simply screw it through. Bang. Just go finger tight is more than suffice. Not a problem at all. Plug it all up. And let's plug it up to the power over here. Turn it on. You're going to hear the fan running. And you're going to see let's just put this on the side. And you're going to see the temperature starting to decrease. It's quite simple to use. Hold down the set button. It will flash, and then you could determine what temperature you want to set the temperature at. It's basically got a little refrigerator, and you could control the temperature. And then once that's set, hold down the set button again, and you're good to go. And you'll see it's decreasing, and you could see the refrigeration icon flashing, so it lets you know it's actually refrigerating. Also now, go forward and connect it to our gas analyzers. Imagine what's happening here, guys. We're bringing in hot air. It's getting cooled. There's most likely than not condition occurring in the cooler, so it'll be filling up, and there is a propensity that it could come out of the outlet into your gas analyzer, and you want to prevent that. So in this case, we're using the 600 model combustion analyzer, and it comes with filters and water traps. As you could see, a water trap and acidic filter. We're just going to connect that to the unit, and we're going to connect the water trap. Let's recap the whole system here, folks. We have our intake, high temperature probe, goes through the cooler, then comes out. Very likely there will be condensate water built up in the cooler. You may see some of that being captured in this water trap. Then the cool gas will be coming through your filter of desire. In this case, it's a combustion filter. It'll be an acidic filter, and then it'll be entering the analyzer, hopefully at room temperature. Now, I do always recommend to keep an infrared temperature gun handy. I recommend pointing it at the inlet metal part and the outlet metal part. That will give you a good indication of the intake outtake temperature. Again, you want to keep it as close to room temperature as possible to maximize your analyzer's accuracy. That's the whole point. We want to bring the gas sample to room temperature so we could feed it into a gas analyzer at the calibration temperature of the analyzer, which is nearly always at room temperature, to get the most accurate readings of our gas concentration. That's the whole idea. If we bring in hot air, it's going to mess up the analyzer, it's going to damage the sensors, and beyond that, it's not going to read accurately because the temperature is too hot. When you're done, turn off the unit, unscrew everything, make sure again things are not hot. If they are hot, please use high temperature gloves. Take off the power, take off the plug, and the last thing we will do is, I personally like to simply take off the tubing and then drain the unit of any condensate, of any water that's accumulated. Very important. And there you go. Then you're set and you could store this guy and you're good to go. That's the way the high temperature cooler system works here at Forensic Detectors. Look, I hope that all makes sense. Till then, I'll be safe and see you soon.